Alright, let's see how this guy runs. I just figured tonight is crazy. The girlfriend's grandma's sleeping over, and I'm not really supposed to be talking anyway, because I might get in trouble because she's got her, door open and everything. So, I figure, while it's possible...
One more for the game.
Oh, 1 second.
Come, sit.
You have passed the 13 gates. And you come to my table to play the game of life and death. Your stake is wagered. I refuse none who come here. Yet, I say, turn back.
Wonderful voice acting in this game. But I was gonna say, so I figure I'm just gonna try a bunch of stuff, see if the quality is okay afterwards, and we can go from there. And tomorrow we get our max pain in, hopefully, knock on wood. I'm not supposed to be talking, just start yelling, that's not talking. Well,
The game begins.
I mean, if I was Adam Randall.
One lives and one dies. Let us see what you are made of.
If I was Adam Randall, I'd go for it, man. Turn back, turn back. Nah. Oof.
Here is the first member of my court, the Jack of Dust. 12 in all must fall before you may challenge me.
Alright, is his voice okay? I want him to be audible, but I need to turn down like the sound effects or music or something. Because I want him to be audible, but them to take a bit of a back step, because they're quite punchy, I guess, at times. And obviously it'd be nice if I was audible, but, I'm not what everyone's here for.
Fall where they may. We begin.
Settings. Okay, good. Sound effects down, music down. I think that's probably good right there. Don't think we need subtitles. I think we're English enough. 1280 by 720. How high can this baby go? Ooh, 1600 by 900. It's beautiful. I generally I used to never play anything less than 1080p. But now, oof. Hang on, beautiful. I don't like bloom though. So, gonna get rid of that. General spider on. No, I hate spiders. Guess we'll leave it on though, I don't know what that means. Alright. It does, but the thing is, I always used to play 1080 and then I started streaming. So now I've got my chat on the side of my screen. So until I rock the dual monitor, full screen, yeah, it's gonna be a bit difficult. Hello.
Fair Marith. I'm not surprised to find that this encounter remains vivid in your memories.
One day in a shady forest, you encounter an elf maiden. Hoo-hoo. She stops to greet you. What boon would you ask of me? Yeah, it's me, guys. Gotta go for the gold. She seems surprised. It's unlike an adventurer to beg for coin, but very well if that's what you wish. Oh, 30 bucks.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
15 bucks. 20, but we're rich. They say that sharp-eyed adventurers may protect themselves from the worst of Lady Luck's contrary nature. Farewell, mortal. Well, thank you. Let's go right.
I was never a fan of illusion or pretense.
This guy looks legit.
Here, I'll make an exception.
He looks really legit. Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes a seat next to yours. He taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention, and you notice that he appears to be a goblin poorly disguised as a human. His wizened face grins at you with a hint of madness. My name's Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, boy, I'll conjure up your heart's desire with this wizarding wand of my own creation. Oh dear. Give him bread, give him gold, or ask him what he needs. Yeah. What do you need, old man? I have a feeling this ends poorly for me. I need to help you. Tap staff on the ground, a shield materializes at your feet. There you go, old bean. He smiles a warm grin and reveals all his chipped and yellow teeth. Your face reminds me of my son. I haven't met you before, have I? Draw one shield. Oh. Well, thank you.
You can now reflect your opponent's ranged attacks using your shield. Make good use of this skill if you wish to survive.
Then, before you can stop him, with inhuman speed, he snatches a pickled onion off your plate and sprints out the tavern door. Legit, I thought he was being nice at first, but I see what's up. Twisted Canyon.
That first moment, that glinting weapon, the call to action, to adventure. Truly,
I'm down.
there is nothing like it.
You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight, lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of the canyon. The walls of the canyon are covered in thick vines, perfect for climbing. Always go for it. There's a 1 in 4 chance of nope.
Choose from these options.
Very carefully, you make your way to the bottom of the canyon. Cool. Oh, we got a sword. Yeah, it's better than my rusty axe. So.
A moment to savor. That will make you much more effective.
What you didn't know is that your pickle was poisoned. He saved your life. That's possible, Frost Cookies. Alright, let's go up. I'm not sure if we're going up or down, actually.
You are on the final floor of our simple map. Your opponent waits here for you. Find him.
Traveling
If
mage.
you defeat me, well, it is early to be talking about victories and losses. Let us see what you're made of.
Listen, I've never lost a game in my life. In Shady Grove, off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Mages sell only specific items they've discovered in faraway lands. Their prices can be high, but they also pay well for anything that catches their interest. Okay.
If you were wondering why
Cool.
you've been collecting all
This
that
looks nice.
gold, you now have your answer. We're starting to get into the meat of the game now. The back and forth between resources and rewards.
I love those kind of things. Okay, draw extra supply. Each strike inflicts a curse, slowing and weakening your... Ooh, I like that. Alright, let's buy the hag wraps.
It's not enough that you kill them, you'll curse them too.
And I want the antlers.
Interesting
I think
choice.
they're very cool. Alright, we're done. What is it with video games recently? And everything is with onions. Oh no, I got ambushed.
What did you think would happen with a card called Ambush, eh?
I thought I'd get paid. I don't know, man. Like, that's kind of not fair. There's that creepy little goblin man, and he gave us nice stuff. To a dust, huh? I'll have to dust off my 2 fists. Yeah. How's the video quality for this, by the way? Tell me after the combat ends, because I'm not worried about, like, the menu. Wah! Oh my god, this helmet, though. Oh my god, we look like a
You can now
beast.
counter your opponent's attacks. Hit the counter button when you see the flashing indicator.
Alright. Get dunked. It's like I'm really playing Assassin's Creed. No! Oh! The nut kick is always the most devastating attack. Look at him. He's just wrenching over in terror. Realize one of your opponents is only pretending to be dead. Sneak up and kill them. Oh. Quick weapon below the head fixes that. You finish searching the area. Okay, got an equipment. Explorer's helmet reveals
Small aid to navigation, but still.
No, I'm not gonna equip
Really? Is that what you're going to do?
that. Awesome, thanks. I'm sure it doesn't look perfect, because the problem is, like, games where there's a lot of like movement happening. Oh, found the boss.
You have reached my first champion. A good man, driven to madness by a war that took all from him. Wife and child, kith and kin. From such dark and brittle iron, I forge my tools. Now we see your metal.
But like whenever there's a lot of movement, it has nothing to do with the actual like video quality of the game. It's just a lot of movement is going to make your stream look poorly if you're using the same settings as other games. There's actually quite a few enemies here.
Some enemy attacks cannot be blocked or countered. Get out of the way or stop them with your own counterattack.
Oh, nice. I mean, the combat in this game is a lot of fun. I'm more in for the let's just turn down the music a little bit, I think. I'm more in for it for the actual dungeon part. I really like the idea of a card game that you build a dungeon out of. We'll see though. I'm also gonna turn off the sun effect.
Down into the worms with him. Perhaps there is peace for him in the grave, poor soul. One champion has been sent to the cabinet. Yet we are only at the start of our road. You will face 11 more opponents who will test your strength, your memories, and your resolve. Few fall at the first hurdle. None reach the last. We
Yeah,
have wagered, and you have won. You may claim your rewards, yet I will also claim mine. As you improve, so do I. Balance must be retained.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Board. I know. I stream everything at 1600 by 900, and then I like encode it down to 1280 by 720. So you guys are getting like 720p, but it's gonna look a little better because I'm recording it at a higher resolution, and then I'm like shrinking it. But that's why I wanted to like fire this up, because it's a game like I'm really interested in. Obviously, if I'm not streaming, I don't really play video games, so I wanted to see like how it would look with my current settings. Because recording it locally doesn't give me the same.
Now you understand the basics. We can begin in earnest. Your hero is returned to his beginning items.
Makes it hard for me to tell.
Our decks are reset.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna quit here. But it's just now I can see what the game looks like and all that kind of stuff. That is very cool. Let's see. What are other interesting games that I really like? Let's pull up my paper here. Let's see. Got Binding of Isaac. I know I can stream that fine. I've done it before. Sword of Stars of Pit. Done that. Wizardry. Those ones are a bit tricky to get. Might and Magic. I know I can do that fine. XCOM. I know I can do that. The new one, though, I don't know about that one. That's an option. There's a bunch of stuff here. I've done all of those. King of Dragons Pass. I assume that's fine. There's no movement in that game. Yeah, so let's see. We could try something along the lines of actually Fallout's not going to work. Sorry, Frost Cookies. Just because it doesn't run windowed nicely. Which again, I could potentially do it, but if I don't run a game windowed, I can't see if the stream is actually happening properly, and also I can't interact with chat as well. It's a bit janky for me to get chat running. So it's a bit frustrating there. Let's see. Let's try. Nope, that didn't work. I guess actually that's an option. I'm gonna fire up Might Magic 7. We'll see how that guy looks. Actually, Lands of the Lord 2. I should probably see how that looks right now. Because I'm sure that's something we're gonna be interested in future time. Oh, well, things are happening here. Wow. I love it when you fire up a game and it sends your screen resolution into like 600 by whatever. Yeah, I know you can do the new ones. Actually, New Vegas is something I might want to look into at some point. I haven't actually really played that one. But yeah, the new ones are very easy. It's just any old game becomes extremely hard. For example, actually, one thing I would like to do is play like Ultima 7. I really like Ultima 7. The Ultima series is one of my favorite series all time ever. Like, not even a question. Unfortunately, it's also very difficult to get running, like, period. Has nothing, like, once you start, like, trying to, you know, fit in all this, what's this one? Once you try and, like, get it streaming, like, that's a whole nother bag of worms, and running it windowed is just, like, you know, it's mind-blowing. Anyway, let me... So, full screen, false, window resolution, 1600 by 900, try that. Sorry, I just got to change a whole bunch of config settings, as is per usual. Oh. See if this guy works here. Get the Hoe of Destruction. I love you, Frost Cookies. I love you. Really, really great game. I'm so... It always blows my mind, and I apologize. I mean, nobody any disrespect, but even people my age, very few people know of the Ultimate games. They've heard of them in passing, perhaps, but nobody's actually really played them. Ultima Online's another beast, but they're very much a generation before me. You know, people in like their 35s and stuff like that, and in their 40s, and those kind of people don't really play games now or talk about them or anything. So, I would love to be the guy that could get people interested in Ultima again. Unfortunately, there's not much reason to. Richard Garriott, the creator, is... Well, anyway, there hasn't been a good Ultima game in a long time, nor will there be. That's it. Select difficulty. Most difficult. Ooh. Whatever. We're just going to watch the cutscene. Also, yes, Lands of Lore went from amazing pixel cutscenes to full motion video with CGI. the Drawricle, as you notice, got a little bit more intense.
Not now, Jakel. Belial's mother is awake.
What do we have to fear from a dead god?
Belial has arranged his own resurrection. Before his execution, he created a magical beast to serve as his new mother. Even now, she spawns her lesser children as a prelude to her final maternity.
And that's correct, Belial has nothing to do with Lands of Lore 1, so I'll let you figure out where he comes into the picture. Also, this reminds me of the shadows from Babylon 5.
What will you do, sire?
Oh, man. Vision is not quite over.
What about the mortals? What protection will you offer them?
There is one who is cursed with the power to oppose Belial. But he rests in the Gladstone dungeon and has no understanding of his destiny.
Welcome back to Gladstone, everybody. So that's Scotia's son. Yep. I don't know when she had one. But that's how it is.
So, you're Luther, son of Scotia. You don't look so impressive to me.
I'll give anyone $2 if you thought that was gonna happen.
No!
Yeah, Drawricle did totally go Kami there. Or Master Roshi even. So if you want to figure out how we went from Lands of Lore 1, the story there, the presentation, to this, you know. But that's where we are. And also we went from amazing pixel environments to, yeah. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but...
Stalagmite.
What if I can hit F1 to attack again? No, I use that change abilities or something. So here it is. And here's our amazing protagonist, Luther, the son of Scotia. Let's see how he matches up to good old Kieran.
Too far. Too far. Not quite. Oh. If only I could reach that. Oh. Not quite. If only I could reach that. If only I could reach that.
Cave Aloe.
We can reach this fine. It's kind of the same distance, whatever.
Not quite. Too far.
Whoa, is it tearing origami? Don't break my heart, man. Don't say that.
Oh.
I'll check it out after. Honestly, though, it might just be the game itself, because it does sadly look very bad. It's one of those things. It was like, you remember when Final Fantasy VII came out? And they were like, wow, 3D Final Fantasy. Oh, I'm going to get killed. Yeah, that's right. Frickin' Bob again. But yeah, it was like when Final Fantasy VII came out, and they're like, wow, we just invented 3D, guys. You know, and you played like Crash Bandicoot and stuff. There was that period where it went from like amazing 2D graphics to the beginning of 3D, and 3D was so bad, like absolutely terrible. It was almost unbearable to look at. And there's just that awkward period where like 2D looks great, 3D looks great, but there's a few games that fell in the middle, and Lands of the Lord 2 is one of those games, which is unfortunate because I quite like the story of Lands of the Lord 1. I would love to see how that ends up, you know, how that goes, but yeah. Wolf 3D was pretty fun, and so yeah, fair enough. Wolf 3D wasn't that bad. It wasn't like, oh my word, what? Yeah, let me try this guy here. I think I missed the window settings though. Let's see. Filter, game resolution, software. In theory, if I use software, I can go. Maybe not. It's always fun when you're trying to get a game to work in windowed for the first time. And it's old, so the game's like, nah.
Must go now.
Oh, wow. I love it when a game has a custom quit sound effect. Speaking of weird 2D, 3D games, Small Soldier. I don't actually know what Small Soldier is, unfortunately. Are you talking about like toy soldiers? I know there's a movie based off the game. So how old does that put you then, Mr. Frost Cookies? Let's get real. If you played Ultima 7... Cannon Fodder, yeah, I remember that one. Cannon Fodder is actually horrifying. I remember really, really not enjoying that one. That's 3. Option... Well, apparently you can play it in windowed mode. I'm just not sure how. Because this is no longer a DOSBox game, so it's actually harder to change. Oh, hang on, maybe full screen. Cannot find full screen. You haven't hit the 4th decade yet. Attaboy. That's all that matters. As long as you're below 50, you're good. Probably. Play a horror game. Origami, we just played a horror game. We played Realms of the Haunting. One of the scariest games I know. That's not true. But, I mean, it is a horror game, technically. What'd you have in mind, though? Das was class. Okay. Let's try this guy. Full resolution, no. Full screen, false. And window resolution, 1600 by 900. Let's see how this one works. The graphics in Lands of the Lord 2 are pretty damn terrifying. That's another one of those dungeon crawl games I've never beat, but I got far in. Unfortunately, with 90% of these, they're just really impossible to beat when you're younger, without like having walkthroughs and stuff. You always reach a point where you have to cheese the game to win. Oh, these are graphics. The sad thing is, like, I don't know, maybe it's not sad, but I'm enjoying myself way too much just talking with you guys and trying to get old games to run properly. I wish Ultima 7 had voice acting. Ooh, that'd be good.
Let them hear you! Let your voices be a sign, as this gathering is a sign. You shall conquer. Those who revile you, those who condemn you,
Actually,
cannot stand before you now.
one thing I will say, Frost Cookies, is when I was 7, I had an Apple II, so
Across the star, Gorge Keep shall fall. Then Tempest is yours. The green valleys, the
oh, those
rich
hands.
lands, yours. Know the truth of it. The dark gods favor you, and they have promised a gift. By this gift, we shall control the elements, crush our foes, and destroy their land.
I don't know, is he flexing or
Behold!
trying to get a workout, I guess? Please tell me it's gunpowder. Oh. I mean, that got intense real fast. No Wilhelm scream though. Disappointed. Yeah, Frost Cookies, one thing I've noticed, like, I think most people that grew up with video games back in the day, like actually back in the day,
Time has come.
like, I think we're all programmers to an extent. Too spooky.
Our lady must gather her council.
There's your horror game, Origami.
Be made. Fate has set its roots in the present. It begins.
I hope you're happy. I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. Now, if you guys like Adam Randall, there's a game called Stonekeep, I believe, or something along those lines. That bear looks chocolate, look pale. Oh.
Our beloved Tempest lies red under the blood of her own people.
That might be a bit too
Azariah,
tight, ma'am.
Show them.
Watch now. The last few months unfold. They came across the scar. Gorge Keep slowed them for a time, long enough for the armies of Tempest to assemble. Still, we could not hold them. The worst of the evil from desolation is upon us. Where these dark armies pass, rivers turn to mud, grass withers, trees bend, and the dead rise to fight against us.
Too spoopy.
There is one who leads them, a figure in dark armor, a warlord. We believe he possesses a terrible magic. Its evil aids his forces to victory.
No army can stand against them. No nation can withstand them.
Strangely,
The horde marches on.
really enjoy your
Soon
character
their
design.
Boots will echo in these very halls. must find enough.
Hey, that's a good point, Frost Cookies.
Whatever dark magic the warlord commands, it must be destroyed. The fate of Tempest now lies in the hands of those volunteers here assembled.
Yeah, what volunteers?
Only you, my few, my fearless ones, only you might wrest from the warlord the secret to his unearthly powers. Steal it away, so that our armies can fight on even ground. Without you, there is no hope.
My lady, do not despair. Hope is sometimes found in the most unexpected places.
Bob worked on every
And
game
great
back in the day.
evil, such as we now face, can only be met and overcome with equally great sacrifice.
Now he's working for Ubisoft. Wow, what do you think of our hero selection? Let's talk about our hero selection. Black Amazon chocolate. We got the what? The midget Asian Lopan. I mean, I'm cool with that. And then we got Canadian Lumberjack. Like, wow. Also, if you round up 5 heroes and you need to save the realm, don't just send one of them off. Heads up. So what do you guys think? Who should we click? Just hear their intro and then we'll call it for this game and go look into another one. I was gonna say though, so if you like Adam Randall from Realms of the Haunting, there was another dungeon crawl game, not like Realms of the Haunting, but back like Lands of Lore, that existed back in the day, where they used full motion video for everything. They used it for the characters, like in-game. They used it for your like equipment screen. They used it for like literally everything.
A dark spell binds and shackles our once free land.
Lord Chunk in the middle.
If chosen, your ability and magic must undo these evil bonds.
This guy has a lot of magic power. That guy is all strength, no wow, like 1 point in magic. Beef though. Alright.
The greatest magic is the faith we place in you. You must not fail.
I don't know about that, man. This guy's a wizard. I don't know if they talk in this game though. I don't think. Oh wow. I don't know how I could play as this guy all game. There's racism and then there's like, you know what I mean. His name's Tamarith. Also, what do you think about this inventory, guys? You can carry as many items as you want. You can put them on top of themselves. It's genius. Just Picotted them to death. Yeah, that's true. Wonder if I can use numpad with this game. Oh, please say yes. Okay, yeah. Sort of. Not really. I don't know. Oh, jeez.
Day it is, and well past sunrise. The old one, Our Lady's advisor, would have a word with you.
Would he now? Would he be asking me to a breakfast?
No, nor would the court magician nor the armor. They both would speak with you as well. Best hurry.
Yeah, Ultima 7 inventory was amazing.
Good morning to you then, though it is later than I thought. May it be a good omen that I've slept so well.
You've slept well into midday. Morning is past. Good omen or bad, the time has come for you to leave.
Midday? A curse
wow.
on these weary bones then. The others, have they set out on their own journeys?
I love how we picked the lazy,
Those who would
useless
serve my
guy.
lady rose early. They went quickly about their business. You are the last.
I feel like the small Asian boy is actually the most powerful character in the game. And he does totally look like Short Round, yeah.
What's your name, boy?
My name's Wiglaf.
Okie dokie,
I'm a
Daka
faithful
Jones.
servant of my lady.
Wiglaf? What?
The old one, you say? The sage, you mean? Where might I find him?
You'll find the old one deep in the castle. Look in the area beneath the palace halls.
The court magician,
Like-
the armorer, are they to be found as easily?
Easy enough. You'll find them. They've supplies for you, things you'll need. The palace guards will keep you out of trouble.
Well then,
His eyes are literally
Thank you, young
lines.
man.
Like just
I'll be
squids.
on my way.
Goodbye. And may the gods grant you the strength to face our enemies.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. Oh my, wow. I love old fantasy games. Look how metal that is. Hang on, I gotta see. Yeah, I don't even know. Hang on, I gotta see what meat
Your
is like.
strength would be a storm upon the land. The enemy has been too long without fear. Let them learn to fear again.
Okay, I love how you pick like the Asian wizard, and he's like, okay, and he's like, yo, the greatest magic is our faith in you, and this guy's like, let them fear you. Hello.
Day it is, and well past sunrise. The old one, Our Lady's advisor.
Do we
would have a
all
word
sleep
with you.
in?
Would he now? Would he be asking me to a breakfast?
No.
Are all the
nor would
characters
the
like
court
terribly
magician nor the armor.
useless?
They both would speak with you as well.
That's funny. Get dunked. Alright. Besides Anvil of Dawn there. Let's see what else I can fire up. I might have Stonekeep actually. I hope I do. Stone. No. I might actually hang on, let me just check. I might have it in a different. No? Yeah. Oh, I have it on CD though, I'd have to install it. Yeah, well, okay. If you guys thought that was interesting, there's another interesting game from back in the day, known as Thunderscape. Don't know if you guys have heard about this one, but is the most metal, not even joking, the most metal dungeon crawl game ever. And I like my metal. Like I like my coffee with a little bit of cream. I don't know. I do like a little bit of cream in my coffee though. But this game's quite good. And also insane. Alright, well that resolution didn't work. Let's try again real quick. Pretty sure it's 1600 by 900, full screen false. Full resolution. Give me Thunderscape. No, it's not the sequel to Thunderdome, unfortunately. Which is actually the third Mad Max movie, so it's a bit confusing. Full screen false. Window resolution 1600 by 900. Full resolution original. Maybe I have to type that. I don't think I messed that up. Alright. If I try this. Oh, that's fair enough. Make it bigger. Damn you, DOSBox. I'll get you for this. Alright, we'll do it this way then. Oh, my brain.
It began recently, yet the time in between then and now seems more like an eternity than the 10 short years it has been. I still remember the sun setting on that night, the night the Nocturnals appeared. On that night, Aiden ceased to be a peaceful world. Men again took up arms and threw peace to the wind. Even the Radiant Order, once healers and scholars, turned their talents to war. Not a moment too soon. The Nocturnals were destroying our world with flash fires. It started as a whisper and grew to a roar. The Nocturnals were gathering in the Southlands, and something was organizing them into an army. Although the thought of an army of Nocturnals was frightening, we were confident that the Northlands would be safe. To reach us, they would have to go through Skelon's Pass and the Shield. The Shield. A barrier of magic that protected Skelon's Pass from any who would cross into the Northlands. We put all our confidence in it, and that was our downfall. With most of the Radiant forces fighting the Northward marching army, no one was left to stop the Nocturnals that had been sent ahead to take the pass. It fell easily. With the shield down, the Nocturnals had clear passage into the Northlands. A call went out to all the heroes of the land. Someone must reactivate the shield. Someone must face the horrors at Skelon's Pass.
Oh my goodness, that intro though. I don't think you guys understand how much I lost it when that like creature just like comes in, like punches the guy across the room. Oh, want to be Doom? What are you talking about, Rudy? No, that's as far as you can get from Doom. You just gotta create a party and stuff. Like, oh, that takes effort. I'm just gonna hit start game. And this is what the game is like. So metal.
It is good you have come, heroes. I am Theros. The Knights of the Radiant Order instructed me to deliver this message to you. It explains Skelon's shield better than I can. The Knights of the Radiant Order cannot long hold off the host of Nocturnals. If you cannot get Skelon's shield
voice
raised,
actor, though.
the Northlands will be crushed. I envy the Knights their chance to face death honorably. I was captain of the guard at Vanguard Keep when it fell to the Dark One.
So sad.
By my own foolish mishap I survived, to my eternal shame. This is a burden on your honorable name, but
Funny you
I
mentioned that,
must
Frost
ask,
Cookies.
allow me to return to Vanguard Keep with you. I am of no use here.
Do we want to take Mr. Lisp?
Death at my enemy's hand will
I guess
redeem
so.
my shame. Will you allow this? Your generosity is second only to your
I just love how
courage.
just out of nowhere lightning
I
and thunder.
am honored. As soon as you are
Someone's sitting there
ready,
just like,
we must leave.
Bob, what do you think an orc sounds
Vanguard
like?
Keep can only be
They have
entered
lisps,
through the
right?
dungeons now, so we must make our way through the troll caverns to the north.
Oh my god. Like, Thunder plays all the time for absolutely no reason. Also, he was a rhino the whole time. Also, you will fly. Hopefully we can kill us with attacks. Oh my god, this game is so metal. Like, why do giant bees sound like what? Oh, I love old games with frame around them, dude. Look how fast you move in this game. Shit, this music? Oh, there's a troll. Oh man, this music though. Flash! Oh.
Who's on my bridge?
I am.
You the squishy that stole my club?
Tell the troll you will find a present for him or lie and say you must cross the bridge to find his club.
You a liar!
Oh.
Bad! But make you squishy lump!
No, please don't. Not like this, Mr. Skeletal. No! Run! Uh-oh. I think we're all dead. Are you a wizard? Yeah, cast that. Cast like Manable, I guess. I don't even know. Berserk attack. Oh, we're gonna die. Anyway, yeah, so this is this is Thunderscape. It is hellaciously hardcore. It's something I've always meant to be, but every time I start playing, it's actually insanely hard. It cannot be described how hard it is. It has its own, like, sort of based on AD&D rules, but they're really, really abstract. Let's see. What else can we try and see what it looks like? I really want to get Stonekeep working. Stonekeep is such an interesting little game. Like I said, it's all like FMV, but on top of being all FMV, it's really... Oh, really? You're so mean to me, game. I love it when you try and run a CD, and the CD is like, oh yeah, we don't work with your version of Windows. You're just like, hang on, sorry. Can we repeat that? Oh, that is too bad, though. The only WoW game I have is Hearthstone. What, you mean like Warcraft game? Or like... Not sure what you mean by that, sorry. Yeah, like... the only WoW game I have is actually World of Warcraft. It's pretty cool. I don't play World of Warcraft anymore, but I used to in high school. I was a fan. It used to be good back in the day. It got a bit crazy, but what can you do? Oh, you did mean Blizzard. Okay. You're just high, dude. I can't blame you. Wonder if we could get Ultima 7 working. I have it on the computer, actually, on the Anniversary Edition. It just came with all the maps, which is pretty cool. You are thinking of Blackthorn, my friend. Or Lost Vikings. But probably Blackthorn. Blackthorn's also an extremely metal game. You play as a dude who runs around with a sawn-off shotgun and a sword, and you rescue women who are scantily clad and chained up to stuff, and you kill orcs. It's actually very similar to the engine they use for Flashback and Another World. Of course, Blizzard didn't make those games, but it's a very similar sort of engine. Just trying to see what else I got. I got a bunch of DOS games actually I can check out. It's like Duke Nukem, but it's a like a side-scrolling sort of. It's like Prince of Persia. Oh, Lode Runner on PS1, nice. Actually, you know what? Oh God, guys, are you ready for this? Here's a game I really enjoy. Let me see if I can find. Okay. I just gotta configure my DOSBox real quick. Window. Really? What? Full screen. There we go. 1600 by 900. Alright. Do you guys see this fine? Okay, that looks good. First side scroller is Rayman. Mine was... I don't know if you count Donkey Kong, but it was Donkey Kong because we had an Atari. So... anyway, this is one of my... We got a really squeaky door going on, sorry. This is one of my favorite DOS games. Hope you're ready for crazy. Also the best music ever. Yep, don't distribute, gotcha. Used to play this a lot as a kid. It is very hard to beat though. I can probably turn the audio back up for you guys. Oh yeah. Just wait, it's gonna kick in. Yeah, mine was Donkey Kong on the Atari 2600. Oh. Listen to that. Oh, that's beautiful. I've already got my controller configured up for this game. Oh, should we have played the story? So you have any idea what's going on right now. Otherwise, you're just like, wait, we're an old man who does this? What? He also jumps? He farts a lot? And he also constantly picks his nose? Yeah. That's who we are. We are Baron Baldric. We are as high as you can get. The whole point of this game is, there he goes, I can't control him doing that, he just stops doing anything useful and does that. The whole point of this game is you have to go around and kill all the monsters. That's what dogs. Better run here. Alright, see, the closest monster to you appears in the top right. You can see its health. Oh. Come here. Oh, yeah. Get it! Yeah, nice. Apparently we're attacking it with, I don't know right now. Sulfur. Shinobi 3, yeah, that's a game. I forget how to break these things. Push it. Push an object by walking it, you can pull it. Oh, okay. Push it in the fire and have it explode? Oh, that's it's nice. Okay, cool. There's just a bomb almost killed me. Just fell from that random tile. Venom cloud, yeah, nice. What does this thing do? Oh, okay. Also, you have food and water in this game. You will die if you run out. So we're gonna eat the food there. We'll just key under it. That's good. Let's drink some water. You slowly regenerate over time based on your food levels. Also, there's poison food in the game. I think that might be a poison one. I forget. And he's old and he just constantly does stuff to annoy you. Makes you lose control of your character. I actually quite enjoy the music of this game. I think it's really good. Oh yeah, and you get money, and you can spend money to buy more spells. It's a big gimmick of the game. So I got to kill 13 more monsters, so... Yep. Oh yeah, no thanks. Yeah, what kind of horror game do you have in mind, Origami? Because I'm a big horror game buff. I don't want to be that guy, but I do own a lot of horror games. It used to be my favorite genre. Unfortunately, a lot of the best horror games are on console. So you can't shows hidden poison tiles. Well, let's cast the reveal tile because they're saying we should probably do that. What's that thing? Treasure. Looks like there's something here too. Treasure, nice. Well, that thing's spooky. Come here, fight me. Nice. This game's insane. Well, the other thing too about this game is there's the enemies are constantly spawning. That's right. You have to find the spawners and shut them off. I completely forget how to do that. It's been so long. Alright, what's that thing? Coin slot let you buy weapon spells. Let's go look for the spawner then. As much as you've gathered about this game, yes? What do you mean, borrowed? No, get the teleport. Oh no, I need that. Oh, we got Shrek'd. So the thing is, like, I just lost a life, and you have to beat, like, the entire game on those 9 lives you have. I don't remember ever getting another one, so... Alright. That might be a spawner right there. If it is, we need the bomb spell to get rid of it. Oh yeah, that's exactly what you can say about this game. It's a game and stuff happens. It's totally insane. What does this stuff do? Is it bad? Oh, I can't walk over it. Switch. Let's try casting the teleport spell here. Nice. Alright, so that mushroom is probably poisonous. Let's find out. Yeah. So that's the thing, a poisonous food will instantly kill you. Which is fun, because you need food to live. So, oh, now we're drunk. Yay. So your character's already not, like, permanently drunk. Okay. Come on, Baldric. It's not hard. Oh, yeah. There you go. Anyway, yeah. So we're just having fun. I quite like this game. So I got a little into streaming that. Let's see here. Do you guys know what Alone in the Dark is by chance? That is the, I mean, everybody knows Resident Evil. What is it then? CD Alone 1? Alone. Je configuration. Quitter. Je, please. I want to play. Alone in the Dark is the original Resident Evil game. That is to say, before Resident Evil existed, Alone in the Dark existed, and it is 3D and a horror game, and it is the first survival horror. And it's Cthulhu, and it's awesome. Came out in 1992. The thing is, I think we should have audio right now. The Raven's Poem, I don't believe so. But I always start as Edward Carnby, so it might be different if you play as the lady Elizabeth something or other. That's fine. Alright, hang on. Yeah, I gotta configure the audio. No. The new one is terrible, absolutely. Set up. Nope. Alright, let's config then. Okay. Sound Blaster, maybe. We're definitely at QWERTY. See if the audio plays now. Yeah, nice. The big thing about this one, it's quite scary. As a child, I was terrified of it. It used to give me nightmares all the time. Also couldn't beat it. It's extremely hard. If you thought the Resident Evil games are hard, you're just not used to tank controls. But, yeah, I've actually played Barkley, Shub, and Jam Gaiden. It's pretty good. But the thing is, this game, unlike Resident Evil, it's got tank controls, but it was the originator of the tank control, which means it's impossible. It's really clunky. It's really hard to play. It's something else. But I thoroughly enjoy it. Unfortunately, it came out with 2 sequels. The first sequel is like this game turned up to 11, and the second sequel is like I don't know what it is, but trilogies. The third movie's always like a western. You know what I mean? So it's very much like that. I actually own the original. I'm extremely good with tank controls. Actually, back in 2008, I streamed the entirety of the Resident Evil series up to Resident Evil 4, which was the we started playing 4. I'm not sure we got through the end of it, but Resident Evil 4 had just come out around that time, and that's why I did it with my friend Zelphus, as you know, and he watched me play the entirety of it. Unfortunately, that's all been lost to the internet. Unfortunately, we don't have the audio here. It's too bad. There is voice acting for the intro sequence there. We just didn't get it. Anyway, so I'll just sum up the story real quick. If you play as Carnby, which I always do because he's the canonical hero, the story is you're sent in. This woman basically kills herself, and you get sent into their house because there's apparently some very important letter that a client is asking you, because you're a private investigator, to get from the piano. There's a secret compartment in the piano that's in the attic right now, so you're just going in to get that. Things go bad. If you play as the woman, your friend committed suicide and you're going in to collect some sort of thing for her. right, it is 3 a.m. origami. I guess we'll never know what happens when we get to the top. Nothing, actually. I will show you the intro of the game. Now, if you're good at the game, like I am, first off, you go to your inventory here, Anarchy. Go all the way down, and you have to find actions. Oh, no. Boro, there's a way longer. There we go. There's a way longer intro. We still have to walk all the way top. I have to remember the run button. Shift Alt R. Oh god. Oh yeah, the fighting in this game. How could I forget Carnby? Do you double tap? Was it double tap? Well, we're already dead actually. You have to shove this in front of the window. Just practice our kung fu. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh yeah. Nice, Carnby. We're gonna die, by the way. I forget, is it just keep tapping it until you run? Oh, yeah, the running, I remember being so nasty in this game. Let's see. Not that, is it backspace? Some janky key, I'm sure. Well, I guess we're all gonna die. FYI. This is the first enemy that scared the shit out of me as a kid. My entire poor little child life. And it's gonna murder us, like there's no question about that. We can try and search here. Come on, Carnby, search. No, we're GG. It's impossible to win from this stage. Because it attacks you like almost faster than you'd attack it. And so to attack, you have to turn first. And then you have to like try and hold down a kick. Come on back here, you. Come get some. Get some old Carnby. Yeah, I love this game. The problem is Frost Cookies, like, is seeing what happened to the later ones. You gonna get some? Yeah, that's right. Apparently I'm better at this game than I remember myself being. Maybe because I just held down the button before and here I'm actually like timing it. But yes, it takes this long to kill the first enemy of the game. The only way to prevent this from happening is to, oh, I got hit. GG. Is to block the window with the cabinet. Okay, so now we killed this enemy. Yep, that's how things die. So we need to quickly open search because there's going to be a zombie coming from right there. Excellent. Found the rifle. Rifle's got 4 shots. We're going to use it. And if we go near this thing, I think a zombie comes out. Maybe we have to try and open it. We still haven't, like, there's tons of secrets in this room. So, oh, there it comes. GG. Okay, get the rifle. Alright, get ready, Carnby. Don't mess this up. Yeah. It's just so crazy, though, to see where Resident Evil came from. You know what I mean? Different company, but still. Absolutely adore this game. Unfortunately, it is a bit dated and all that kind of stuff. I really want to get Stonekeep running, though. Actually, I think I have my D bound to this. Yeah, I think I can install. Excellent. Full install, please. Select to, yeah, C drive would be good. That's fine. Install it. I gotta install the old-fashioned way. Monster Bash is another pretty crazy one. Yeah, I'm very excited to play Max Payne, but it's like after that, I have no idea why I want to head off for it. Like, there's so many games I've wanted to play for so long. The last 4 years of my life, I started dating my girlfriend, and I got less free time because I was also working at that same time. But I still played a lot of games, actually. It's just been the last 2.5 years. Well, let's just say 2 years. I've been in the apartment now for 1.5 years. And I've just been working so much since I got here. Just have not had time, so, except for, you know, the last 170 days. Yeah, Dwarf Fortress, I definitely fire that up on the weekend, Origami, when I have a little bit of time. Verifying copied files. Oh, don't tease me, game. There's Tomb of Star. You enter a house, the Raven poem is told. Yeah, no, this game isn't filled with puns or fun at all. So I'm not sure what you're talking about, Frost. One thing we might be able to do is I can't get Lancelot 3 to run windowed. I apologize. Unless I can figure that out. Actually, give me... I might be able to. Let's try. If we go to the software, I should be able to set it on software rendering, which allows you to. No, that doesn't work at all. Okay. Kind of want you guys to see the intro for Lancelot 3. It doesn't spoil anything about the second game of the series. Don't worry about that. Oh, I can't even alt-tab it, so...
I can't take any more of this!
Oh, jeez. So that wouldn't work either, sadly. Oof. Legacy around her. Waxworks fail. Voyage. Oh man, Jill the Jungle is another really good one. I used to quite enjoy that. Oh well. What year? Yeah, that would help actually if we knew what year. Ooh, pardon me. Oh, here guys, I'm being rude. Welcome to my monitor. Part of it. Base transition. No. There we go. There you go. Welcome to my monitor, guys. Hexen Heretic time. So that's 93. DOS game starts with the Raven. The Raven Project, perhaps, or Exalta Cult of the Raven. Well, the Raven Project looks amazing. This is like not Star Trek. Actually, he looks like a Narn from Babylon 5. Right there, reminds me of Legicar. It's interesting. What's this one? Result of the Cult of the Raven. Is it this one, Frozen? Or Frost, rather? Nah, this looks like Ultima. This actually looks like a complete rip-off of Ultima. That's kind of weird. I think it was FPS as well. You're not talking about Hexen, are you? Wait. FPS? Are you talking about Blood, maybe? Blood starts kind of crazy. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Blood was pretty good. The second shit FPS, I was like, yep, there you go. Actually, I have that Origami. That's a very fun game. If you guys know Beagle23, he mostly does, I think entirely XCOM stuff these days. But, back in the day, I basically streamed Legacy of the Realm of Terror for him. Really enjoyable experience. Also, Uninvited was a good one. Oh, pardon me. You all heard my jaw crack, I'm sure. Not much I can do about that. Let's see. I just don't know what like a game would be spoopy enough for you, Mr. Origami. I'm always happy to play horror games because I love them. I've never streamed one, mind you, but the only thing is they don't really scare me at all. I don't get scared playing horror games. I prefer atmospheric ones for that reason, or ones with really good stories, which is why I love Siren so much. Siren doesn't have a lot of like scares, although the gimmick of the game does often lead to really gripping moments, but it's just extremely well put together. I really enjoy it. But I don't really have a lot of like horror titles on PC. I certainly really enjoy the Fatal Frame games. Outlast. I don't think I have that one. No, I've Outland. I thought about buying it. That's the one with the camera, right? Pretty sure. Yeah. Oh, pardon me. I'm sorry, guys. I really should head off to bed. I'm just being rude to you guys now, and that's not fair. You all have a nice night. Talk to you tomorrow. Most of you, I assume. Frost Cookies, I don't see you around too much, but it's all good. I know you'll pop around when you get time. It's much appreciated. I just really wish they had a sequel to Realms of the Haunting, because oh my goodness, did I really enjoy that game. Nosferatu, the Wrath of Malachi. This is actually quite a good little title. Survival horror first-person shooter. Never beat it though. It's quite hard. Well, I appreciate that. That's fair enough. I used to lurk forever before I started streaming. I'm a strong-willed person because Pew help combat my fears. I'm sorry, I don't really know what that means, Origami, but All the power to you, bud. Keep it real. You know, fight them fears. I just never been scared of horror games. I'm really into that stuff. Anyway, PewDiePie. Fair enough. Does he play scary games? I mean, I know he played Amnesia at some point. I believe that was his big claim to fame, but I didn't know he played anything else. I don't know. I sort of looped him in with, what's that guy's name? Is it Uber Haxer Nova? Something like that? I thought they did similar games, like, it's the game where you play as, like, the guy on the bike and you crash into stuff. I have no idea what that's called. Crazy Bike. It's not called Crazy Bike. Anyway, I don't know too much about a lot of YouTubers because I don't have time to watch them, and I just like to watch people that are more relaxed anyway. Like Plump Helmet Punk, bit of a shout out, so he can maybe get one extra subscriber because I think he deserves it. Plump Helmet Punk is a streamer I really enjoy. I think most people actually, Frost Cookies, overreact to horror, which is probably why I wouldn't be that fun to watch play a horror game, I don't think. Because they don't scare me super much, and I don't overplay it. Happy Wheels, thank you, Rudy. When my girlfriend and I played through Fatal Frame 0 together, whatever, the new, Fatal Frame 4, sorry, the new one, like on the Wii, like, she would get scared, and there's a couple, like, I get that, like, sort of, like, someone's got, like, an icy hand, like, gripped around your heart on occasion, you know, I get that, but, you know, I don't get, like, screaming, and I don't jump when things pop out, because, you know, normally my brain's expecting that kind of stuff, but I really enjoy that sort of, like, tight feeling of just, like, oh, I'm, like, you know, part of me is quite scared, and I enjoy that, but I don't act scared, and I certainly actually Realms of the Haunting had a few moments where there was a bit of a jump scare, accidental nonetheless, but you know, and that's probably the most you're gonna get out of me is just a little bit of like a oh, you know, that's like that is it, unfortunately. So I don't think I'd be as enjoyable to watch, because while I love the games, while I love my Resident Evil and I love my, you know, stuff like Siren and Dead Space I didn't quite enjoy. Yeah, it was very much an action game to me, so I didn't really love it. But and that's why I like Realms of the Haunting so much, because it is a horror game, or at least it was back in the day. But it had a very fun story and a lot of fun characters, and so I found myself very caught up in it, and that's more important to me than anything. But I don't think you guys would really enjoy watching somebody calmly play a horror game, and I don't ham up my reactions. I come on and I'm me, and you guys, you know, you're used to what I'm like now. So, and I apologize for that. I'm happy to try it at some point. If you guys like it, that's cool. Tobuscus, no. Does he play Happy Wheels? I thought he played Minecraft. But again, I don't know. But Plump Helmet Punk, there you go. That's a YouTuber I enjoy. Not these days, he doesn't really upload anything, but I used to enjoy watching him play roguelikes and stuff like that. He's just got a very soothing voice, and that's important to me. In a YouTuber, I'm fine with none, but yeah. Everyone's used to me being the real life Kappa Kappa. Try and pick all the references. Well, I will give it a shot for your Frost Cookies. Here's my only concern. I can try and get it running. I don't mind doing that. But there's a cool little website here called How Long to Beat. Let's go search. Let us do Fallout. So Fallout, 17 hours. Is that it? Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Fallout 2, 31, 50 hours. Well, Fallout 1 is only 18 to 20 hours. That's something I could probably do. And since you and I are of a kindred old soul, Frost Cookies, granted I'm, you know, a little more than half your age. Yeah, I'll try and fire that up for you, bud. I really enjoy those kind of games. I really enjoy Arcanum and Baldur's Gate and Planescape Torment. There's two issues. Number one is a game that takes 20 hours to beat. While I would love to delve into that, as a person who works a lot and has very little free time, we're looking a 20-hour game is probably going to take me, a week to a week and a half to beat. Oh well. As well, a game like Fallout 1, there's a lot of dialogue. Now, the old RPGs I love, and I love dialogue, and I love reading dialogue, but part of the reason why some of the journal entries we didn't read in Realms of the Haunting is, I have a dry mouth to begin with. I don't know what it is. I can drink water all day, and I'll still be, like, a little, like, parched. And also, you're talking the whole time, so it does slow down the stream a lot, and you feel like a lot less progress is getting done. And while I am interested in the information in them, it's just one of those things. I feel like it slows it down, so I don't do it. And in a dialogue-heavy game, I can read extremely fast. I can just go click, 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 and I'm reading everything. Unfortunately, speaking it is going to take like 4 times as long, so again, it's going to slow down the gameplay, essentially. There's voice acting in the original Fallout. I don't honestly remember that. All I remember about Fallout is you come out of the vault, you get murdered by a bunch of rad cockroaches or something along those lines, and yeah, you guys aren't going to be able to see this, so don't freak out about that. I have to change my screen settings, see if I can get a windowed mode. Excellent, I can turn that on. Oh, well, this actually might not be as hard to get to work as I immediately thought. Or maybe. I just turned on Windows mode, but it didn't do it. It might go when I turn the game on. I'm not sure. Let's try reloading the program. A camel pack? What's that? MacGyver is a sheriff, one of the first towns. Oh, no way! That's awesome. That's very cool. I don't know, Frost Cookies, if you know... Okay, this is looking better. Still don't look like we're windowed yet, though. I definitely have it checked. So... Settings no effect while in basic graphics mode. How do I know if I'm in basics yet? Graphics mode 0 basic, yeah. How do I change that? I was gonna say, if you remember the Might and Magic games, actually. 'Cause I'm a big fan of Might and Magic. Graphics mode. How do I change my graphics mode? Come on, Fallout. Don't troll me. Not like this. Thanks, Origami. I'm just gonna tinker with this for like 20 seconds. But it's one of the things, I want to play Might and Magic. Might and Magic 7 was a game I played like way too much. Again, Ultima 7, same thing. I'd love to play Ultima 7, but yeah, good luck with that. There's too much talking in it. I still think it's one of the best games ever made, but there is far too much talking that I would have to narrate. Skinny backpack with a Might Magic 5. I would make the assumption you played 4/5. 4 and 5 are Clouds of Xeen and World of Xeen, vice versa rather. It's Worlds of Xeen and Clouds of Xeen, and they're a 2-part. I'm a big fan of Might and Magic. It's one of those sci-fi fantasy genres I'm a huge fan of. But also the story is quite good, and it's a good old-fashioned dungeon crawl. Might and Magic 7 was the one I played the most. But anyway, skinny backpack with a big plastic bladder in it. Got a pipe coming out the bottom that clips to the top of the strap. Oh yeah, I know what you mean now, Borrowed. Well, that's crazy. I just need one of those hats where you got the 2 bottles on the side. Lords of Magic is another good one. Actually, while we're on Lords of Magic, Disciples 2, or Disciples even 1. Not sure if you played that Origami, you'd probably really like it. I know it's on my computer somewhere. Yeah, Beer Calf, yeah. Well, now I gotta try and find a, I wonder if Stonekeep was on GOG. I don't like buying games off GOG because, I don't know, it's a personal thing. I know GOG is great. They've done so much for the industry. Bringing back old companies and getting them stuff. I just don't like the fact that basically 90% of GOG is just DOCSBox doing the work, and they sort of get paid for it, but oh well. Stonekeep. They do, they have it. $6. $6 US, so I don't even want to think of what that's going to come to in Canada land. But, hang on, I'll show you guys why Stonekeep is so good. Yeah, Frost Cookies, that's just how all those games went, though. Heroes of Might and Magic was terrible for it. But Stonekeep is amazing because literally everything is just FMV. Every enemy, every person, anything in the game was just somebody standing in front of a blue screen. And it's hilarious. I love it. I think I'm going to try and get that run, actually. I wonder how long it takes to beat. How long to beat. Stonekeep. Don't you dare say 40 hours. 14. 14. Oh, wow. Origami, you like this game. It's got a spoopy cover. It's just a skeleton coming out to play. Oh, yeah. I forgot I got my monitor. Well, you know, what can you do? Anyway, I'll let you guys all get a nice sleep. I'm sorry for keeping you all up, if I am keeping you up. Hopefully it's not too late in your all times of the world. And tomorrow we'll figure something out. It's going to start with Max Payne. And if we still have trouble streaming that, which is possible, I'm going to tinker with it tonight. Yeah, maybe we'll look into some of these other titles. But I would like to beat Max Payne 1 at least. Just for Rudy's sake. After that, we'll see. Maybe we can get Fallout 1 in. Who knows? I remember it being very clunky. I've never beat Fallout 2, but it's very long, so... That's true, Borrowed. Yeah, no, it's 3:30 a.m. Eastern, so... But yeah. Have a nice night, everyone, and thanks for joining me. The company does me wonders. I can't even begin to describe. Good night.